forms by building a registration form. Here we have a reference sheet over here from one of the earlier builds. We could use as a reference. If we get stuck, let's jump right into it. Step 1, welcome to the registration form project. Start by adding the doc type HTML declaration at the top of the document so the browser knows what type of document it's reading. And by the way, this is what we are making today. Something that looks a little bit like... Oh my gosh. Bro, I showed a preview of what it looks like. Looks a lot better. It's it's this. It looks like a Jesus. Yeah, there we go. Registration form. Yeah, something you'd fill out online. All right, let's get it started. Let me see if I can fill this out without even looking at the other thing. Let's see. Something like that. Perfect. 2, below doc type. Language. Okay. So that you have a place to start putting code. Okay, that makes sense. HTML lang equals en. Lang attribute is set to n so that you have a place to start putting some code. Let's close it up. Hypertext markup language. Bam. Damn. Yeah, that gets me. I gotta open and close some things. Okay. Head, body. Cool. Perfect. 4, add a title and meta element to the head. Give your project a title of registration form. Okay. And meta element to the head. Let's do title first. Meta. I remember something about meta. Let's do meta first. -8, not equals 8, Kyle. Perfect. 5, nest a self-closing link element within the head element. Self-closing link. Give it a rel attribute. The value. Style sheet. href attribute with the style of, with the value of styles, CSS, something like that, question mark, boom. Step 6, within the body, provide a heading context for the content by adding h1, okay, heading 1, with the text registration form. Why isn't anything showing up? Okay, there we go. Registration form. Wow. So the title. Oh, the title's the only thing that's gonna come up in the Google search or whatever. This is actually on the web page. Okay. Registration form. Okay, there we go. Very nice. H1, close that off. Is that it? Let's see. Within the body, provide a heading context for the content by adding did I spell this right? Registration form. Yeah, spelled it right. No way it has to be. What? Wow, it matters. That space right there. Wow. 7. Below the heading, use the following text within a paragraph element. Paragraph element. To encourage users to register. Please fill out this form with the required information. Closing it up. Perfect. 8. With the VH. Oh, the VH. Okay, they added a styles CSS file here. The VH unit stands for viewport height and is equal to 1% of the height of the viewport. This is relative to the viewport height. It's time to spruce the project up with some CSS. Begin by giving the body a width. Body. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if I get this right. Width. Jesus. Yikes. Colon. Height. Colon. VH. So if I were a betting man, what do I think is going to happen with this? VH stands for viewport height. 1% of the height of the viewport. I don't know what the viewport is. This makes it relative to the viewport height. It's time to spruce up the project with this. Body width of 100% and the height a value of 100. I don't know. I think it's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Body width 100%. I don't think I'm gonna see any changes on the right, in all honesty. Didn't pass anyway, so let's see. 100% width 100. That's my next guess. No, okay. With some CSS, beginning by giving the body a width of something. Oh wow. Okay, so no selector here. No rule over here. Just giving the body something. No period. Just body. Okay. Apparently, I don't know why, but I guess it's not a selector or rule. It's just something I want to do. I guess I don't know. Now get rid of the horizontal scroll bar by setting the body default margin added by some browsers to 0. Margin default, bro. I almost put default margin, but I remembered from one of the other previous projects it went margin top, margin left, margin right, margin bottom. So you do margin, you put margin first. Okay. 0, I guess. Semicolon to close it up. Damn it. Margin body default margin default added by. Now get rid of the horizontal scroll bar. Default margin. Default margin to 0. Oh my gosh, is it just margin? Wow. I was just going above and beyond there, I guess. 10, that's better. Now make the background easy on the eyes by changing the body background color to the color hex color 1B. Let's see. I'm not going to read any further. Oh, damn it, it shows up. Okay. 32. Then to see the text, change the color. Is that right? Oh my gosh. Text color? To F5. Okay, let me take a guess what color this is gonna be. So would I have gotten this right? So this is the red value. 1B, so I remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F is the hex alphabet, whatever. So 1B isn't very red, okay? 1B isn't very, what's it called? Isn't very yellow or green. Yellow, yeah, isn't very yellow. But 32 is very blue, I think. So I could expect this to be a little bit more blue than red and yellow. That makes sense because it's blue. Let's see what this color could be. F5, so extremely on the right, in the middle, so decent amount of red, I think. F6, wow, real decent amount, a lot of, holy cow, a lot of yellow. So that's orange, and that's orange roughly. And then F7. F7, that's a lot of blue. So that's gonna be close to white, isn't it? That's gonna be close to 0, 0, 0, 0. I'd have to guess. This is like gonna be like a gray or something. I'm guessing. Let's see if I'm right. Give me the semicolon there. Fuck me. Does not pass. Is it just color? It's just color. Okay, that looks pretty damn white. Let's see what versus. Or is it all F's? I forgot. God damn it. Two favorites. Bro, this is like just white. Bro, it's look how many people favorited that color. That's hilarious. Bro, that's so close to white. I don't know why it's not just white. Okay, whatever. We're getting distracted. That's better. Next 11. As suggested by the title, you're creating a form. Okay. We're creating a form. Oh, there's Blocku. CSS properties, F7. Black on white, easy to read, makes sense, color picker. Very nice, very nice. Let's go to step 11 here, Blocku. As suggested by the title, you're creating a form. So after the P element, insert a form with an action. I'm pretty sure I got to close this off as well. Oh gosh, action. Oh, let's see if I know how to do an action with an action attribute. Targeting. Oh my gosh. This is just a guess. Let's see what this. Let's see what this produces. We got it. Cool. 12. The method attribute specifies how to send form data to the URL specified in the action attribute. The form data can be sent via a GET request as URL parameters with method equals GET, or via POST request as data in the request body with method POST. Set the method attribute to send your form data via a POST request. Oh boy. The method attribute. Oh, wow. And it's not two lines. It's not double quotations. It's just like with just one right there. let's see. Let me get the real names of these. Huh. What is this one? There's a colon, semicolon. What is this? You got the quotation and is it called just a single quote? I'm not sure. Okay. Method attribute. So with this one, so we have the element, we have this could be the attribute. So maybe we just do another one of those. Method specified within the action attribute. Okay. Get request URL or post. Method equals post. I hope that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Apostrophe. Oh, it's just apostrophes? Wow, okay. Then you got the quotation marks. Okay, yeah, just surrounded by apostrophes. All right, whatever. 13. As the form will have 3 distinct sections, add 3 field set elements within the form element. Oh my gosh. Okay, a lot of copying and pasting here. 3 of these, okay. There's 1, 2, and 3. I kind of like to space these out. Yeah, see. Oh, look at that field set. See, so okay, enterable fields. Very nice, very nice. There we go. We're making requests. Let's go, baby. The internet works. Sending requests. Good news. That's good to know. Step 14. The first field set will hold name, email, and password fields. Start by adding 4 label elements to the first field set. Wow, that's a lot of labels. Four of these. God damn. Whoops. Labels. Add the following text to the label elements. Wow, okay. Oh, I see. You just stick them right in there. That's what they said. There we go. Create a new password. Bada boom, bada bang. Enter your first name, enter your last name, enter your email, create a password. Wow, that looks weird. Whatever. The rem unit stands for root EM and is relative to the font size of the hypertext markup language element. Okay, as label elements are inline by default, they're all displayed side by side on the same line, making their text hard to read. To make them appear on separate lines, add display block to the label element and add a margin to separate them from each other. Okay, so now we're in the style sheet. So it makes me want to say that I should put label here. We'll see if this works. Okay. Display block to the label element and add a margin of 0.5 rem 0, whatever that means, to separate them from each other. And you can see it working here on the right. I love that. I love that part. You get instant feedback. That's perfect. 17. Nest an input element within each label input element within each label. Input open, input closed, within each element. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. First input after the label text, and include a space after the colon. Space, 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 space. Wow. It wouldn't let me do it right up next to it. Interesting. I'm glad they put that in the step, because I would have had to look that up, no doubt. Holy cow. What's the first website you're gonna gonna be? Bruh. I couldn't tell you, bro. I have not thought about it. I knew I just wanted to learn something. That's all. I don't even know how to answer that, bro. I don't know what the types of websites are. What different type websites are used for. Like, I wouldn't make it like an eBay or anything like that. I'd probably just make like an informational. Yeah, I'd probably make something like this. Maybe a little registration form. I'm not sure. Good question. You said you were making a website for a startup hospital. Is that right? Well, okay, I don't even know what the types of websites are. What kind of websites have you made? 18. Following accessibility best practices, link the input elements. Link them in the label elements together using the for attribute. Oh boy. Using the for attribute. Okay. First name, last name, email, new password as values for the respective ID attributes. ID. No idea where I should put that. Link input. What the fuck? Bro, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. It's just caret, input, nothing. And then it closes right after. You don't even have to put another input there. I didn't know that. Input elements and label together. I kind of want to do something right here. For attribute. For attribute. Element, value, attribute. Yeah. As values for the respective ID attributes. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I do use first name, last name, email, and new password as values for the respective ID attributes. I'm going to take a wild ass guess here. First name, last name, email, new password. I remember ID. I don't remember. Definitely wasn't in this last project I did. Let's go to an earlier project, because I remember one early on that had ID somewhere. Let's see if it was here. List, ordered list, unordered list. ID, there it is. Input, yep, ID. I put that in the right spot. Perfect. All right, there we go. ID, type, name. For attribute. Let's see if we have that anywhere. For attribute. Ooh, no way. using the for attribute. The first input element should have an ID of first name. Like this. Input. Bro, I'm so scared to mess this up. Do I put it there? Something like that. I don't know what's happening on the right, but we'll try it. Will that work? Fuck. Oh. Oh, okay. Input ID, label for. Maybe this is it. Input ID. Bro, the way they took out the ending input. Input. Wow, yeah, I guess you don't need, I guess it closes by itself. Input type equals that. What the fuck? I missed that. Oh my gosh, I got it. No fucking way. How did I get it? Oh my gosh, I'm so good. Perfect. Stretch. Bro, I gotta turn on face cam. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. I'll stretch. Should I put on a face cam? I'm stretching right now. There we go. I just stretched my arms. Thank you. No. Is that your name? Is that how you pronounce your name? No. For the redeeming the stretch for 250 channel points. No. Should I put on a face cam right now? Learned about display flex. That doesn't ring a bell, Blocku. 19. Specifying the type attribute of a form element is important for the browser to know what kind of data it should expect. If the type is not specified, the browser will default to text. Give the first two input elements a type attribute of text. The third, a type attribute of email. Fourth, password. Email type only allows emails with @ period. Okay, the password type obscures the input and warns if the site does not use HTTPS. Okay. Specifying the type of attribute in a form element is important for the browser to know what kind of data it should expect. If the type is not specified, the browser will default to text. Okay. Okay. Type is not specified. Give the first two input elements, boom, boom, type attribute. Third, email. Password. Perfect. 20. The first input element with a type of submit is automatically set to submit its nearest parent form element. To handle the form submission, After the last field set element, add an input element with the type attribute set to submit and the value attribute set to submit. Okay. First input element, there we go, with the type of submit is automatically set to submit its nearest parent. Okay, it's just a statement. It's not telling me to do anything yet. To handle the form submission after the last field set element, add an input element with the type submit in the value. Oh, okay, got it. Fuck. You should give the input element of input element of value attribute of capital S. Fuck me. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I gotta close it. What? To handle the form submission after the last field set element. It is inside of it. Should I just put it inside of it? That's what I did. Oh. Something like that. Interesting. Whoops. There we go. So it's the type and the value. 21. At this point, you should be able to submit the form. However, you might notice not much happens. To make the form more interactive, add the required attribute to the input elements. In the first field set, required attribute to the input elements. Now if you try to, whoa, that's all? That's kind of scary. It's just required and, and that's it. Damn. Please fill out this field. 22. Certain type attribute values come with built-in form validation. For example, type email requires the value to be valid email address. Add custom validation to the password input element by adding min length attribute with value of 8. Perfect. Add a custom validation to the password input. Let's see. Input, password, there we go. Adding min length with the value of 8. Doing so prevents inputs of less than 8 characters being submitted. 23. With type equals password. Boom. You can use the pattern attribute to define a regular expression that the password must match to be considered valid. Add a pattern attribute to the password input element to require the input match. pattern. The above is a regular expression which matches 8 or more lowercase letters with the digits A through Z, 0 to 5. Then remove the min length attribute and try it out. Okay. So you can use A through Z, and the min length it could be like this maybe, but those are required. Okay, cool. 24. Save password, bro. No way that just prompted that. That's hilarious. Step 24. Let us go to the next part of the registration form. Okay, so right here, I'm assuming this section will ask for the type of account the user is opening. The type of account. Start by adding 2 label elements. To the second field set. Cool. Users, 25. Users will be allowed to choose either a personal or business. To do this, within each of the first 2 label elements, add 1 input element with the type radio. That'll give you the options. Cool. I gotta remember to close that off as well. There we go. That's closed off. Perfect. Give you some options there. 26. Within each corresponding label element, and immediately after the input element, boom, add a space and add the following text. Congratulations. Personal business, cool. 27. You only want 1 radio input to be selectable at a time. However, the form does not know the radio inputs are related. To relate the radio inputs, give them the same name attribute with the value of account type. Now it's not possible to select both radio inputs at the same time. Give them the same name attribute. I'm pretty sure it just goes right here. Account type. Perfect. You can only select one or the other now. 28. Cool. Currently users can submit the form without checking the radio inputs. Although you previously used the required attribute to indicate an inputs required, it won't work in this case because adding required to both inputs will convey the wrong information to users. To solve this, you can provide context of what is needed by adding a legend comment with the text account type required before the label elements within the second field set. Then add the checked attribute to the personal to make sure it's submitted with the required data in it. Bro, the spaces are crazy. Oh my gosh. 29. Follow accessibility best practices by linking the input elements. Okay, there we go. And the label elements in the second field set. Link them. ID. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to try to put the 4 over here. Damn. We're rolling 30. You need to confirm that the user has read the terms and conditions. Add a label element. What the hell? Okay. Okay, well, we're doing it. Perfect. Label element. Inside the newly created label element, add an input element. Open input. There we go. And set the type attribute to checkbox. Oh boy, I hope this works. It didn't. Type checkbox. Input. Label. Is this input? Yeah, it doesn't even use this. That's crazy. Doesn't even use that. Doesn't even use that. Just something like that. Input label. Okay. 30. You need to confirm that the user has read the terms and conditions. Add a label element. Okay. Label. And then the closest here, we have label. That looks good. Okay. Inside the newly created label element, add an input element. And set the type attribute to checkbox. Make this input element required. Why didn't I read the instructions? Required. So the users cannot sign up without agreeing to the terms and conditions. Add an ID and 4 attribute. Input. ID of what exactly? With the values terms and conditions. And let's do the same thing with the 4 within the label to link them together. Congratulations, your code passes. Let's go. 31. Add the text, I accept the terms and conditions immediately after the input. Immediately after the input element in the newly added label. Immediately after the input. Boom. Whoops. I checked my code before reading the constructions. Then link the text terms and conditions to the following location. Then link, okay. Label terms and conditions. Okay, so we have this. Now to input a link, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do something like this, right? let me try this. Ahref. Let's just see if this works. Something like that. You should only wrap the AM element around the text terms and conditions. Oh. Oh, I'm looking right over here. No copyright. What does this say? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So we're gonna take this first part, terms and conditions, and then we're gonna close it up. Something like that. Oh my gosh, our code passes. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We are rolling. We are on a roll. 32. Moving on to the final field set. What if you wanted to allow a user to upload a profile picture? Well, the input type file allows just that. Add a label. With the text, upload a profile picture. And nest an input accepting a file upload. Oh, what? Oh. Input. No idea what input. Accepting. Accept. It could be action. It could be value. Type. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's type. Okay. 33. Add another label after the first. With the text. Input your age, years. Then nest an input with a value. Oh, okay. Then nest an input with the type of number. Something like that. Okay. Next, add a min attribute to the input. With the value of 13. Because users under the age of 13 should not register. Also, users will not be over the age of 120. Add a max attribute. People who are 121. They're in tears right now. 120. There we go. Now, if someone tries to submit the form with the values outside the range, a warning will appear and the form will not submit. Give it a try. Okay, 199. I accept. Kyle. Oh my gosh, I just doxed myself. Fuck. I forgot what. I made it too hard to crack. God damn it. What did it need? It says it needs the number 8 in it, I guess. Bro, I forgot what the Passwords requiring A to Z 0 to 5. 8 and something. I don't remember what that means. Okay, whatever. 34. Adding a drop down. Fuck me. Okay, let's see what this means. Oh, wow. 8 or more. Okay, I'm done. 34. Adding a drop down to the form is easy with the select element. Okay, the select element is a container for a group of option elements. And the option element acts as a label for each drop-down option. Both elements require closing tags. Start by adding a select element below the two label tags. Between the two label elements. Then nest 5 option elements. Within the select element. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow, 35. Nest the select element with its option elements within a label element. With the text, how did you hear about us? You should place the text before the select element. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It makes it look a little bit better. Okay. That makes sense. 36. The drop-down options are currently empty. To give them context, add the following text to each subsequent option element. I just opened Streamlabs. You should give the first option element the text. Freaky ass nigga, he is 69. God. Bro, come on. So the drop down options are currently, to give them content, add the following text to each subsequent option element. Add text to the option element. Add text to it. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. Wow. Submitting a form with an option selected would not send useful value to the server. As such, each option needs to be given a value attribute, without which the text content of the option will be submitted to the server. Give the first option a value of And the subsequent option elements value attributes from 1 to 4. Damn, bro. We are moving right along. We are going. Holy cow. We are just storming through this thing. The ad popped up here for me, bro. Why is my phone so low on battery? Use, okay, 38. The text area element acts like an input element of type text, but comes with the added benefit of being able to receive multi-line text and an initial number of text rows and columns. You usually be able to register with a bio, add a label with the text, provide a bio at the end of the field set, add a text area element inside the label element. Note that text area requires a closing tag. Cool. Receive multi-line text. Initial number of text rows and columns. You usually be able to register with a bio. Add a label with the text at the end of the field set. Text area element inside the label. Let's see if this works. Your code does not pass. Keep trying. All right, I got you. Yo. Did it say? Text area inside the label element. It's not a value. Ooh, what am I doing? Holy shit. Text area. Provide a bio. What? That's not working? You should add a label element at the end of the third field set. I did. After the existing label elements. Oh my gosh, within the field set. At the end of, it says at the end, not after. Fuck me in the ass. It was outside the box. Fuck, bro. That's why I should have looked at the reference page. Whatever. 39. Link the applicable form elements and their label elements together. Form label. For the respective ID attributes. Cool. There we go. Input element should have IDs. Okay, there we go. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't worked with select before. Let's see if this works. Perfect. There we go. Damn, yeah, that one was challenging. Holy cow. 40. Text area appears too small. To give it an initial size, you can add the rows and columns attributes. Three rows and 30 columns. Oh gosh. Calls. 41. To give campers an idea of what to put in their bio, the placeholder attribute is used. The placeholder accepts a text value, which is displayed until the user starts typing. Give the text area placeholder of I like coding on the beach. 42. With form submissions, it is useful and good practice to provide each submittable element with a name attribute. This attribute is used to identify the element in the form submission. Except for the two radio inputs, which you have already named, give each submittable element a unique name attribute of your choosing. So let's start with the first name. First name, should we do name? Yeah, let's do name first, just to make sure. name, first name, name, last name, email, whoops, yo, email, okay, password, okay, password, there we go, field set, okay, input age, account, okay, we already did that, profile picture, age, refer, and bio. Oh, the input. Oh, shit. Like that? There we go. Age. Refer. And bio. You should give the checkbox. Oh, okay. Right here. Okay, we got it. Holy cow. That was a lot. 43. The hypertext markup language for the registration form is finished. Now you can spruce it up a bit. Start by changing the font to Tahoma. font size, 16 pixels. In the body. Okay, we're in the body. Font. Oh, font family. Jesus. Step 44 is center H1 in P elements by giving them a margin. Okay. H1 in P elements by giving them a margin of 1 EM auto, whatever the fuck that means. Then align in the center as well. One EM, that's crazy. 1 EM auto, I don't even know what that means. Text aligned to the center for H1 and paragraph, whatever that means. Body is not centered. Oh my gosh, do not restart. Holy cow. Step 5, center the form element. So for form, let's see, do text align center. Oh, by giving it a margin of 0 auto, then fix its size to a maximum width. Don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how to do the maximum. Max width. Okay, I got it messed up. I got it backwards. The max width 500 pixels and a minimum width about 300 pixels. In between that range, allow it to have, in between that range, holy shit. Allow it to have a width of 60 VW. Wow, look at that. It's being nice and centered. 46. During development, it is useful to see the field set default borders. However, they make the content appear too separated. Remove the border and add 2 rem of padding. top and bottom. You can use it to remove the border. Oh. Wow, I wonder if no zero there would have worked. Okay, whatever. Let's go to 47. Input ID, select ID. Bro, how do you pronounce your name? Co. Thank you for the tips. Okay, we're in the body. Guy 2024. Let's go. 1 EM on the top and bottom. Auto to the left and right. 1 EM on the top and bottom. Oh, auto to the left and right. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what I'm doing here. 2 rem, top and bottom, 0 to the left and right. All right, thank you. Thank you for the tips. Hell yeah. We're gonna make it through this. 47. To give the field set elements a bit of separation, select them and give them. To give the field set elements a bit of separation, select them and give them a border bottom. Whoa. Three pixels solid. Okay. 3 pixels, that's probably the height, I'm guessing. Solid is as opposed to, I'm not sure. And then this one is the hex color. And I'm gonna guess. Let's see what color this is. Oh, I can't guess because it just does it automatically for me. God damn it. 48. The border of the last field set element looks a little out of place. You can select the last element of a specific type using the last of type CSS, Sado. Pseudonym. Pseudo. Okay. Pseudo class. That will select the last P element. Create a new selector that targets the last field set element and set its border bottom to none. Okay. Whoa. Last field set element. Field set border bottom. Gray. Okay. This right here. Last of place. Last P element. Okay. Last field set element. No way. Do I put the selector in here? Okay. Oh, last of field set. Oh, there we go. Field set, last of type. Just the last one. No border. Okay, there we go. 49. Holy cow. We are bone. It would be nicer to have the label text appear above the form elements. Label text above the form elements. Select the input text area. Select all input text area and select elements and make them take up the full width of their parent elements. Input text area, select wow. What? Look at that, it moves it to the bottom. Also, it says add margin of 10 pixels to the top of selected elements. Set the other margins to 0. Wow, look at that. We're balling. 50. For the second field set, you want the input and label text to appear on the same line. For the second field set, there we go. Input label inline. Okay. Input and label field set. Legend account type. There we go. So right around here. To appear on the same line. Oh yeah, because look, they're a little off-centered. Start by giving the input elements in the second field set a class of inline. Should I just put it there? Or I could put it at the end. Fuck it, I'll put it at the beginning. Inset. Inline, there we go. Class inline. Let's do the same thing for this. Input, element, and we passed. 51. Select only the inline elements and give them, what are we going to give them? A width of, oh boy, unset. I guess that's all we're doing. Width of unset. Okay, so we're not going to space these out. These are going to be okay. Interesting. 52. Add some space between the inline elements and the label text. Inline elements and the label text. Okay, a little space there. By giving them a right margin. 0.5 EM. Also set the other margin to 0. Whoa. Oh, all the other margin. They didn't have an S. It doesn't have an S there. 53. If you look close enough, you'll notice the inline elements are too high on the line. To combat this, set the vertical align property to middle. '54. To make the input and text area elements blend in with the background theme. Background color. Okay, let me guess what color this is going to be. 0A. That's going to be as black as you could go, right? Yeah, black. That's going to be really black. That's going to be a little bit lighter in the blue, right? Blue, little bit blue. So I'm going to guess this is going to be like super dark blue. Let's see. 0A, 0A, 23. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm so good. Let's go. Okay, so the background has a little, damn, and there's borders on these too. That's hilarious. Okay, then give them a solid border. One pixel, solid, with a color of, let's see what this color is. Okay, same color. 0A, 0A, 23, semicolon. Okay, yes, funny. Yeah, just a second ago I mentioned the border. That's hilarious. 55. Currently, if you type in the input or text area elements, you'll not be able to see the text. Oh. Also, their height is too small to be easy to use. Fix this by setting the color of the input in the text area to white. And setting their minimum height to 2 EM. There we go, 56. You want the select element to remain with the white background, but now it's not getting the same min height as the input and text area elements. Move the min height property in value so that all 3 element types have the same min height value. Move the min height property in value. Min height property and value so that all 3 element types have the same. You want the select area. Interesting. Let's read through this. Oh, okay. Value. And the select element still has a white background. Select element. Oh, right here. You want the select element to remain with a white background, but now it's not getting the same min height. Move the property and value so that all 3 element types. Oh. Just copy and paste that bitch right there. There we go. Perfect. To style the submit button, you can use an attribute selector which selects an element based on the given attribute value. Here's an example. Input, okay. The above selects input elements with a name, attribute value of password. Now use the attribute selector to style the submit button with a display of block and a width of 60%. To style the submit button, you can use an attribute selector, which selects an element based on the given attribute value. Here's an example. The above selects input elements. Submit button. Yeah, I haven't used this before. That's interesting. Attribute selector. No idea. Hopefully I can just do this. Yeah, I haven't used brackets before. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bro, I am hacking. I definitely learned to hack. Change name to type? Type? Oh, because it's a submit button? Something like that. Oh my gosh. Bro. How do you pronounce your name? Can I call you 11? Willie? I'm not sure. Bro, but it sounds like you're experienced. Do you know how to code? Like programming, like Python, JavaScript, things like that? It sounds like you do. What's up, Dylan? How you been, bro? You gonna hop online? You playing something right now? Bro, I hope I learned to hack. That'd be fire. I forgot how many steps this is too, but we'll go till we finish it for sure. Thank you, Co-Will. I wouldn't have got that without you. Input type to submit. Name, password. Type to submit. Yeah, I wouldn't have put those two together. Okay, 58. With the display of block, the submit button sits flush against the left edge of its parent. Okay. Use the same technique used to center the form to center the submit button. Center the form. We got center the form. Margins of 0. Text align center. Yeah, I'm tempted to use that. Padding. I'm tempted to use that as well. Let's do this. Oh, fuck. Margin of 0 auto. Well, I took a chance. 0 auto. Let's see where 0 auto was in here. Oh, there it is. Form. Oh, that's what I get for not form. It says right there. Fuck. Okay. Zero auto. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has less than 92 steps though. 90, 94, 93, 92 steps, something like that. Less than that. 59. To make the submit button look more in line with the rest of the form, give it the same height as the other fields. Also, increase the font size. Bro, I'm gonna forget this. Font family. Bro, why not just put font? Oh my gosh. That's gonna screw me up. I gotta remember that. Font size to 1.1 REM. And I definitely forgot what REM and EM meant. Unit of measurement, that means 2 times the current font size. 2M is 22 pixels. Okay. Thank you. Perfect. 59. Oh, next. 60. To make the submit button appear more distinct, give it a background color. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's see what color this is going to be. 3B. So that's a small bit of red, small bit of yellow, which means a little bit of orange, and then a little bit more of blue. Orange and blue. That'll give you like a little brownish something, right? Let's take a look. See what this hex color is. Gray. Oh wow. The more you know. And border color of white. Amazing. Oh wow, look at that. Background color. Border color. Yeah, that gives it some personality, that's for sure. Damn, bro, this is the most impressive thing I've built ever, bro. That's crazy. I had a lot of help, struggled all the way along. But look at this. Look how nice that looks. Wow. 61. Lastly, for the submit button, you want to separate it from the field set above. Separate it from the field set above and adjust its width to never be below 300 pixels. Change the margin property to include 1 EM on the top and bottom, while leaving the right and left margins to auto, then set the width as described above. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Keep the width, add min width, minimum width. Perfect. '62. Most browsers inject their own default CSS properties and values for different elements. If you look closely, you might be able to notice the file input is smaller than the other text inputs. Text input elements. Okay, wow. By default, a padding of 1 pixel and 2 pixels given to input elements you can type in. Using other attributes, so using another attribute selector, style the input. Whoops. Style the input with a type of okay, we're selecting input. Should I do this again? It looks like it. Yep, I should. Wow. That's crazy. It looks so different. File. Padding. Same as the other elements. Let's see. What was it? I forgot. 2 rem 0. Input type file padding of 1 and 2? Whoa, 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 whoa. It says 1 and 2 in the directions. My bad. Cha-ching. 63. Speaking of padding, the submit button is sitting at the bottom of the form element. Add 2 EM of padding. Only to the bottom of the form. Top and bottom. So we have 0. Oh God. I'm gonna say, because I don't know how else to do it. Huh. Oh my gosh, that's how you do it. All right, bet. Kind of intuitive. I like it. I like it. 64. Make the input for the terms and conditions inline. Input inline by adding the appropriate class and the hypertext markup language. Make the input for the terms and conditions inline by adding the appropriate class. Class is going to be inline, right? Let's see. Wow. 65. Lastly, change the text color of the terms and conditions. Link element by adding a new selector. Well done. You've completed the first part of the registration form practice project. Oh, the final part. Terms and conditions. Okay. Won't let me click anything. Let's see. DF, DF, E2, ABCD. That's, I don't know what that means. ABCD, EF. Damn, that's like a lot of red, maybe a lot of orange, which means, which means orange. And then ABCD, E2. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's like a brown. I literally have no idea. DF, DF, E2. A element. Terms. Oh, it says link. Color. Not text color. Did not have any idea that was white. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's select all that. Copy that. Copy this first. That's the index. Hypertext markup language. Cool. Doc type, register. Cool. And then we have the styles, CSS. Freaky ass nigga, he's a 69 god. Interesting. So we have 80 lines of text there. And in the index, yeah, less. Yeah, that's definitely more spaced out. Very interesting. Very interesting. Submit and go to next challenge. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just completed learn hypertext markup language forms by building a registration form. You know, if you followed along, we did it. We did it. We're completed. There we go. Congrats to you. There we go. And then tomorrow, oh my gosh, certification project. That'll be crazy. Oh boy. Well, we put in a lot of good work today. Should feel good about it. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.